Hello there and welcome back to some more Dragon Quest Builders 2. In the last episode we did some quests on the Isle of Awakening and then found ourselves in prison. And now we're through the 4th day, we've burnt all our cabbages to the ground and we're going back to roll call for 5th day. It's all good fun. Right, that's everyone from Block 3 accounted for. I must say, yesterday was quite something. It really warmed my bones seeing those cabbages go up in flames like that. Destroying your own creation is a noble act indeed. Now let another day of bone-breaking rehabilitation begin. You there, 6207 and 6208. Get your bony backsides to the farm. I'm looking forward to seeing your progress. You know, I can't wait for the day when that faint light of hope in your eyes is extinguished. Interestingly, I've been given a torch and I can still use it. Good morning, 6207. You know, it's been 5 days now since you joined us on the path to salvation. In honor of this milestone, we're going to allow you to work the fields again today. Doesn't that sound fun? You will be planting cabbage seeds once more. Yes, 32 of them. Now hurry up and get to work. Okay, here we go. There. Job is done. I trust you have planted all the seeds. Splendid, you're so eager to burn them in a glorious hellfire that you planted them in double time. I shall reward your efforts by giving you this free time. Run along and do as you please. I am well aware that you humans cannot help but think about yourselves when left to your own devices. A period of self-reflection is necessary from time to time for sinful prisoners such as yourselves. Enjoy coming face to face with your own futile existence, 6207. Free time for self-reflection, some reward. Whenever I'm left twiddling my thumbs, so many questions come into my mind. Like, how did I end up on the Isle of Awakening to begin with? And how come I'm the only one who can't build stuff? Yeah, I guess you're right. This is exactly what the wacko wants me to be doing. Self-reflection is for idiots. Let's stop doing it right now. Let's work on how we're going to get off this rock instead. One of the prisoners here is bound to have tried escaping before. Let's try asking around for ideas. Let me fill you in on how the children turn humans into believers. First, they start by giving you the tiniest hint of hope. Then they sit back and let that hope grow until you start to believe things might work out for the best. That's when they smash your dreams into pieces. That's exactly what the cabbage patch was for. So many tiny green dreams all gone. I have to admit, it works. Oh boy, how it works. Can I be honest with you? I'm really feeling up to it today. Lucky for me, I got just a thing to cheer myself up after our day's graft. Cool, can't wait till bedtime. Here. So he used to be really hench, but now he's like a normal guy. He's still pretty big, but... What, you want to know if there's a way off this island? Keep your voice down. What if one of the jailers hears you? Do you want to spend some quality time in the hole that badly? They say there's a crazed hammerhead they keep locked up down there. I definitely wouldn't want to share a cell with it, that's for sure. Anyway, I really should get back to work before someone tells me off. Stop distracting me. You're trying to learn more about Skelkatraz. All of us here on field duty are fairly recent arrivals, so none of us are that knowledgeable about the place, to be honest. Why don't you try talking to 784 in the storehouse? She's bound to know something us newcomers don't. Yeah, but she's super indoctrinated. She's drinking the Kool-Aid all day. Look at you two sauntering around without a care in the world. You've made yourselves right at home, haven't you? Someone's always watching you here, but you always get a surprising amount of time to yourself. That's a calculated move on their part, of course. But why? It seems like they could do a lot worse than just leaving us to reflect on how bad we've got it here if they really wanted to. Let me put it this way. If it was all stick and no carrot, the prisoners are only going to despise the children. Now that I think of it, why are you talking to me anyway? How many times do I have to tell you? There's no way off this island. Honestly, you're going to have to give up on this silly dream of yours sooner or later. You might be a builder, but you'll learn soon enough that doesn't bring you any benefits here. A builder? Huh? Who said that? Slime looks like he wants to be Joseph's friend. Oh, it's just a slime. Didn't know you had them on Skelkatraz. What? Looks like it's taken quite a shine to you. Heaven knows why. Let's try something out. Here, take this.
Yay!
Important item acquired. Wrangler's Ring. Make many more monster mates. I'd been keeping it well hidden from the guards just in case they ever needed it. That Wrangler's Ring lets you make friends with monsters, provided they're interested in making friends first, and if you feed them some monster munchies, you'll seal the deal. Why don't you try giving the slime some of these monster munchies and see what happens? Go on. She says it tends a serving of monster munchies. There are some monsters who will want to befriend you if you defeat them. Feed them some monster munchies and they'll join your party. Sisyphus befriends the slime. The slime joins Sisyphus' team. I'm gonna have a whole frickin' army. Okay. Please enter a name. It's Slimegus. Well, that's an interesting way to make new friends, I suppose. Yum yum, monster munchies, my favourite. I'm not a bad slime, you know, I promise. Is that what you thought I was going to say, wasn't it? The name's Splodger Splodgington Squire, by the way. Don't be thinking you can give me a silly old nickname, Gooman. That said, Slimegus isn't too shabby. Alright, then I'll take it. It's not like anyone uses their real names around here anyways. Blow me down, it's him, old Gottfried's slimy sidekick. You're a builder, right? I bet we could get off this island if we squished our heads together. Let me help you escape. Pfft, as if a slime would be any use to us. I think you'll find I'll come in very useful indeed, Mr. Malroth. Let's talk later. The jailers tend to drop their guard if the sun goes down. If you don't have anything better to do, just sit on that bench over there. It'll be sunset and no slime. Oh, one more thing. If the screws see me with you, they might think I'm up to no goo. I'll squeeze myself into your rags and lie low until night slime. Well, you never know who's in there. Maybe that slime will come in handy after all. Well, then move into what Slimegus says and have a seat on that bench over there. If we're done for the day, we might as well just kick back on this bench and wait for nightfall. What do you say, Giuseppe? Shall we wait here till the sun goes down? Actually, let me wait and see. Okay, yes. There's nothing here that I desperately need. I was wondering if there's, like, seeds of life or anything in here. Apparently not. Yes, I'll wait. Right, let's put our heads together and think about our next move. That'll be enough for today. It's time to return to your cells. Collect your evening meal from the jail on the way out. Be sure to rest well and know that rehabilitation awaits you tomorrow. Well, if it isn't the one and only number 5932, here, I've got a verbal feast for you. They say the same thing every day. That'd annoy me more than anything. Ah, 627, here's your sumptuous supper. Yes. Cabbage. And good evening, 628. Enjoyed your cabbage-free diet. You won't be getting any today, either. Whatever. Do you think Malroth gives a shit? That's your first mistake, thinking Malroth cares. I need to get my hammer back. As soon as I get my hammer back, you're in trouble. Oh boy. Nighty-night, jailbirds. Everyone back in your cells. It'll be locked till morning, so don't bother trying anything. Tonight's the night we get our plan underway. No idea how much of a help that slime will be, but I'm sure we'll get off this rock one way or another. After all, that pyramid of ours isn't going to build itself. You know Digby and Ordila are going to slack off if I'm not there to crack the whip. 628, is that your jawbone I see moving? Looks like this is a good night. The rest is up to you. Find us a way off this idiotic island. That's enough chatting, grown-heads. It's time for lights out. And with that, the jailer locks Sisyphus and the other prisoners in their cells. Time for Betty Buys, you horrible lot. If I catch you yapping, you'll be off to the hall with you. Psst. 6207. Oi, 6207. You want to escape from here, don't you? Then Betty Buys will have to wait. I happen to know there's a sloop of special secrets sitting somewhere in your cell. Take a good look around and see if you can find it. I'm definitely going to feel around the toilet again. Jill plunges his hand in the pot and has a good feel around. It doesn't find anything of interest. door's shut fast, it won't open. You want to escape from it, don't you? You need to search yourself for secrets. You can't find anything. Try oozing your fists. Ah. I'm searching again. Good work. Now take a closer look at the floor. Those blocks look a bit different to the others, don't they? Great, that's the hole I was hoping you'd find. Well, what are you waiting for? Go on down. Wait, are you going to betray me? How's it down there? An old Gooman friend of mine dug this tunnel in secret. Check that pot over there for more oozeful information. Judging by the terrible stench, this pot seems to have been used as a prisoner's toilet. Ever feel around inside? Yeah, sure. Well, look, just finds a slightly soiled piece of paper. A slightly soiled note. So you found something, have you? Try splatting it out on that simple small table and see what it says. Go on then, take a closer look. What does it say? Escape from Skalcatraz. I am the escapologist extraordinaire. No prison, penitentiary, or pail of water can hold me. Tonight I shall attempt my most daring getaway yet. Though I shall escape from Skalcatraz, none of us has ever achieved this feat. It pains me to leave my sliding sidekick behind, but such is the lot of the professional powder taker. These feet were made for fleeing, and that's just what they'll do. I will succeed, of that there is no doubt. However, should by some fatal fortune my mission fail, I implore whoever finds this letter to do what I could not. Yours fleetingly, Gottfried, escapologist extraordinaire. Gottfried got caught by the children of Hargoon on purpose so that he could come to Skalcatraz, break out, and prove himself to be the best escape artist of all slime. But his plan failed, he disappeared, and no blobby has ever seen him since. I always admired Gottfried. I've been waiting for someone to carry on his legacy ever since he vanished. Please, 607, please don't let my friend's dream be squelched. Tell me you'll finish what Gottfried started a new escape from Skalcatraz. You will, won't you? I will. Great, let's get going then. Now, I don't want to ruin the moment, but we're in a bit of a sticky situation. Skalcatraz is surrounded by miles and miles of ocean. If we do manage to escape, we won't be going anywhere without a boat. What's that? The children of Hargoon seized the boat you were on when they caught you? That's Slooper. If your ship's being held somewhere nearby, we can ooze it to make our getaway. Still, I'm surprised you were sailing the seas in the first place. The children don't allow you to Goomans to ooze boats, you know. But it's worked out in our favour this time. All we have to do now is find a way out of here and find your ship. Gottfried's tunnel oozed to be a lot longer than this. Maybe you can use your fist to break through any sand that's blocking the way. That's not sand. This is sand. I need to find something to break that dirt with. Gooey! You smashed that sand like it was nothing. I wish I had hands so that I could squish stuff like you Goomans. It looks like the tunnel keeps going. Let's check it out. I'll keep going. Oh, baby, I'm gonna go. Disgusting. Filth. I'm hoping to find some sort of treasure trove or something. Or like where they keep the prisoners' weapons. Contraband store. Wait, hang on. I'm in. I'm in. Is this where the tunnel leads? Let's have a mosey around this building and see if we can find a way out. Just reads the sign. This is the incinerator. No matter the manner of a prisoner's death, whether by old age or bad luck, the cleansing fire shall give them new life as willing warriors for the High Priest Hargon. The message ends there. An incinerator, huh? Just the thought of being thrown into that furnace makes me turn to jelly. Okay, I can't even jump in there if I wanted to. The game's saying, no, you don't get to jump in the incinerator. Hey. Brownbeard. Yar, everything's so topsy-turvy, I don't... Where am I? Wise ones from the dead, he's talking to Ooze. Why, isn't we first mate Josephus? Good to see you're alive and kicking. He isn't a corpse, he was just asleep. The screws must have thought he was dead and brought him down here. What's all this talk of corpses? Where is here anyhow? And where's me ship? Oh, I see, this Goomer must be the captain of your ship. Follow us, Captain, we're going to find a way out of here. Oh, Splat, it's locked. That's more of a snort than a slut. This door leads to the outside world. My news doesn't lie. If only we could unlock it, we might be able to escape. Huh? You didn't know that slimes had newses? Have you forgotten where we are right now? Make yourself useful instead of asking silly questions. Someone's there. I can feel it in my bones. Oh no! It's one of the screws. Quick, hide! Come out, wherever you are. Meow. Oh, just a kitty, eh? Go on, scram. Phew, I nearly sludged myself there. Why don't we call it a night for now? Don't forget you're a prisoner. If you're not back in your cell come morning, the screws will notice. We found that door. That's a good first step. We just need to think about how to get it open. But right now we need to focus on getting back to your cell. Let's go. Yeah, but Brownbeard's going to follow me, and isn't that going to be bad? This is all a lot to take overboard. I never imagined I'd get locked up on Skelkachaz. In fact, I never even got caught coming into the first place. Or even caught coming into the place. Speaking of which, there's something I've been meaning to ask you, Josephus. Wasn't Argon supposed to have been defeated by 3 Signs of Urgic? If so, Argon's crew are still in charge on every island we make starboard at. Seems like a few too many to just be stragglers. I thought you were a ship's captain, not a historian in hiding. Maybe you should stick to what you're used to. Speak of the Angel. We're in the 11 seas is me beloved ship. The beautiful boat is my best friend, just like Marwolf is to Josephus. Keep the noise down while you were trying to escape here. Look, Captain, we're going to find your ship sooner or later. That's the only way we can sail away from this island, so stop arguing and do what I tell you. This friend of yours is quite the bossy knicker, isn't he? Just have a reminding me of a certain young lady. I can hear you, you know. Less talking and more walking. Yes, sir, Mr. Slime, sir. Okay, 6207, me and the captain will go on ahead. Follow the route we used to get here, and we'll see you under your cell. There's no response, it's just a corpse. These guys are dead. They're super dead. Right. Not bad for a night's work. Let's go over what we learned so far. Trying to open your cell door is too risky, but we can go through this tunnel to the crematorium, which has a door leading to the outside. So all we need to do is get that door open, right? Exactly. If we had a key, we'd be one step closer to glorious freedom. So what do we do once we're out in the open? Hot leg it to my ship and keep our thumbs crossed so we don't get caught? No, Captain, no. If we want to make it out of here like my goo friend Gottfried, we need to dig our way to freedom. Opening the door is just the first step. The only way we're going to get to your boat is through the tunnels under Josephus' cell. We can't dig any further with just our bare hands. So we have to open that door, search for a way to open the tunnels and Bob's aren't he? Precisely, I'll see you now to listen after all, Captain. Once you find the key for that door, everything will fall into place. Good luck finding it, 6207. I'll stay down here as Slimegus and keep out of eyesight. Give Marwolf me regards, won't you? When you get back to your cell, be sure to fill in the hole and cover it with your straw bedding. We don't have the screws to catch wind of our plan. Great, that's the hole taken care of. You really are a builder, aren't you? If anyone's capable of realizing my good friend Gottfried's dream, it's you. I mean it, 6207. No, Josephus, let's escape from Skelkachaz and wave this island goodbye forever. Night, night. And so, just as his 5th night in Skalkajaz draws to a close, he dreams of burning bones, locked doors, and blocked tunnels, of everything that stands between him and freedom. And he dreams of all his friends on the Isle of Awakening, anxiously waiting for him to come home. Out of bed, you bone-idle blooders. It's time for morning roll call. I need to let Malwath in the plan. I have no idea what you boneheads have been up to, but the warden is not best pleased. Something tells me you're going to find out why they call him the Priest of Pain today. Drag your lazy bones over to the yard and get ready for an earful. Looks like we better do as we're told for now. Come on, let's go. No, but I've got a plan, Malwath. I need to talk to you about it. You blundering boneheads have really done it now. We spend day after day breaking our backbones to rehabilitate you, and this is how you repay us. You'll be lucky if I ever forgive this treachery. Now get yourselves to the field. The warden wants to speak with you. Uh-oh. 6207, 628, your leg bone's broken. Why can't you be like the others and just follow orders? Off to the field with you both, now! Mr. Warden, are you alright? Numbers 6207 and 6208, you're late. Everyone gather before me at once. Good. It is with great disappointment that I must reveal that one of you was up to something most sinful last night. A certain periodical was found in Block 3, the kind that might even lead the most innocent disciple into temptation. If any of you knows who the book belongs to, now is the time to come clean. Conversely, should no one own up to it, you shall all be thrown in the hole. Who is the owner of this book of blueprints? Confess. Nobody. I suppose it must have appeared out of thin air then. Seems you will require some time to think. Very well, today's labours are cancelled. The guilty party should reflect on their actions and consider if they will beg for forgiveness or take their secret to the grave. Seems like the warden has no idea what you got up to last night. For a second there, I thought the game was up. Why are these guys getting all hot and bothered over a book of blueprints anyway? It's not like we could make anything big without them noticing. Well, whatever. More importantly, what happened last night? Did that gross little gooball spill the beans? You've got a point. This probably isn't the best place to talk. Let's head somewhere a little more private. Come with me. Right, we should be safe to talk here. Would you mind explaining why you think it's okay to engage in idle chit-chat in front of my storehouse? So, come on, out with it. What did you get up to last night? No kidding, Grandbeard's alive. Are the old guy's tougher than he looks? And you found a letter from an escapologist extraordinaire in a tunnel to the crematorium, eh? Man, you always get to have all the fun. I want to explore these dank, dark tunnels too. No, anything but that. It's dark and dangerous and full of dead bodies. I shall surely die from fright. Huh? What's going on over there? Listen, you, the warden's picked you out for crematorium cleaning duty. No getting out of it. Don't stop scrubbing till you're nothing but skin and bones. The crematorium, that's where you went yesterday, right? Let's see if we can't do our living little friend here a favour. I'm sorry, did I hear you correctly? Are you too interested in visiting the crematorium? Why on earth would... I mean, of course you are. It's a wonderful place. Here, I have no idea. Why don't you go in my place? Sure. Oh, thank you so much. You don't know what that means to me. Well, if it isn't 607 and 608, fancy yourself bona fide crematorium cleaners, eh? Yes, of course the door to the crematorium's locked. We can't have any old bonehead going in there. But don't think you'll get out of your job that easily. Ask the jailer near the entrance for the key. He loves nothing more than letting prisoners enjoy a spot of bone breaking. Head out of this gate and keep going straight on. You reach the crematorium in no time. Now get going. Crematorium's this way, numbskull. Keep moving, lazy bones. What are you two doing wandering around illegally? Get back to the fields off your heads. Are you pulling my leg bone? You've actually volunteered to clean the crematorium. I'm impressed. Most humans hate touching dead bodies. The numbskulls kick up a right fuss when it's their time for cleaning duty, but you two have got some real backbone. thank you. You can open the door with this key. Get down there and pick up all the piles of bones in the incinerator. Don't try anything funny. I've got my eye sockets on you. Be sure to come back and report to me when you're done. Right, that's the locked door taken care of. See what you can achieve when you've got me with you. Let's just conveniently forget to lock the door on the way out. That way you've got a route straight from your cell to the yard. What are you two boneheads doing over there? Hurry up and start cleaning. We do actually have to go down and clean the place up. Let's get this over with. So this is the crematorium. I like what they've done with the place. The jailer wanted to smash all the bones inside the incinerator, right? Let's jump in, get the job done, and get the heck out of here. But also... the chest, though. Fucking... it's the gargoyles that are doing it. So like I always say, ashes to ashes, bones to dust. Let's go and tell Skullface upstairs that we're done. Hold on, I think I get it now. They're going to use these bones to add to their own numbers, aren't they? The whole thing freaks me out. Does Hargon really get his kicks from turning humans into monsters? Let's leave them down here. If they want them so much, they can come and get them themselves. Nicely done. Alright, let's head up and tell the guard the good news. So we've got the door open. That means you can get out into the yard from your cell. That won't get us off the island. Any idea what to do next? You're going to look for a way to open up the underground tunnels. That'd be a piece of cake if you steal your hammer. Hey, what are you two... Hey, what are you two up to down there? Let's chit-chat like more bone smashing. If you're done already, then drag your bony backsides back up here. Don't think I won't send you to the hole if you keep slacking off. Took you long enough, you better have taken care of all the bones down there. There's something fishy about you two. You're altogether too eager. Residents of Skullcrest shouldn't be so bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. You need to let your inner skeleton come out. But don't worry, I'll find a reason to throw you both in the hole someday. Once you've come face to face with that mad, bad, bone-crushing hammerhood, it'll soon wipe those smirks off your faces. There's a hammerhood in the hole, huh? A hammerhood. Oh, you to less bludgery, more drudgery. Get your bone-out of backsides back to the farm. I thought I might try and punch him and just get thrown in the hole straight away. Just have to do something stupid. Huh? What is it going on? Is it nap time or something? Hey, sleepyheads, mind explaining why you were slacking off while breaking our back, smashing up bones? The explanation is simple. These ungrateful wretches took my generosity for granted. All they had to do was admit who the book belonged to. Alas, they spurned this opportunity, and now they shall all be thrown in the hole. Yeah, about that. What would you say if you found out the book was mine and Josephus's? What? Is that so? The Book of Blueprints belongs to you? 628, is this the truth, or would you lie to me to protect your fellow inmates? Whether your crime is debauchery or dishonesty, it matters not. 627 and 628, enjoy your maiden voyage to the hole. Virtuous deeds shall not go unpunished here. You do well to remember as much. I have taken the liberty of confiscating all your belongings. You wouldn't want anything to get in the way of the caretaker's special lesson. Throw them in. Not exactly the softest of language. You're right, Josephus. Is this the legendary hole, huh? Get ready for bashing. What the? Is this the caretaker? Do not dawdle, my lambs. Find yourselves an empty cell. Oh, wait. Who's saying that? Do not dawdle, my lambs. Find yourselves an empty cell before a friendly caretaker takes care of you. Look you, that's one of the best suites the hole has to offer. Enjoy your time down there. It should have you realise just how nice your old cell was. I guess that's the warden. Gah, I've had it up here with them messing us around. Huh? You don't understand why I said the book was ours? You'll see soon enough. We just need to wait for them to let us out of here. This place is dark, damp, and dingy. I love it. Just the kind of place to give you nightmares. Just gotta wait. It's probably gonna hurt your fist quite bad. Bash, bash, bash! What the heck was that? What, is your new best friend, 628? You're not alone in the hole. Oh no, you are accompanied by one of the most vicious and violent of hammerhoods. Use this time to reflect on your wrongdoings while you spend your days cowering in fear of your nefarious neighbour. Let's catch some shit-eye. It's not like we've got anything better to do. We can sleep away our worries and be ready to think up an amazing escape plan in the morning. And for some reason, I feel weirdly at home here. Maybe I'll actually be able to get a decent night's sleep for once. Jefferson and Malloth lay in the dark for what seems like an eternity, unable to see even their own hands. Eventually they both fall into a deep sleep. High Priest Hargon. A faint voice calls out in the darkness, a voice from inside a dream. Oh, High Priest Hargon. Our one true ruler. The blasted builder taints your realm with his creations. And yet, in other places, the islands of the world begin to flicker and fade. Does our time run short? Tell us, O hellish father, when will the Master of Destruction reawaken? When will we be saved? Please, High Priest Hargon, if our prayers reach you, give us a sign. We shall continue to await yours and the Master of Destruction's return to the Promised Land. Oh, High Priest Hargon, we pray that you grace us with our presence soon. Four doomsdays upon us and this illusion ends. Eh? Ugh. Was that some kind of dream? What's doomsday and what's with the illusion, and more importantly, why am I dreaming about any of this? That's as if that's if it even was a dream. 6207, 6208. Page 7, the guards calling for us. Get up. Hmm? Oh. Alright, just long have we been in here anyway? Key, that should be more than enough for your first visit. You can leave your cell now, boneheads. Key, I just had a fun time in the hole. It was dark, dank, and disgusting. I loved it. Wouldn't mind another night down here, honestly. Key, you can pretend all you want. I didn't need ears to hear you screaming during your night terrors. If you say so. What's the hammerhood anyway? Or where's the hammerhood? Right over there. Feel free to say hello if you want. It's not much of a talker, though. Much more of a biter. Hello there, little fella. I heard you're quite the troublemaker. Smash, smash, bash! Yeah, I'm gonna need that hammer. Smash! Bash, bash, bash! Yeah, it's just as aggressive as they say, and it looks like it doesn't understand a word I'm saying either. Careful, you two. Get too close and you might break a bone or two. When that hammerhood gets mad, it tends to, well, destroy everything in sight. Honestly, we could really use a monster like that in our army if we could get the ability to follow orders into its thick skull. Just as that's it, the hammer. The one the hammerhood's got. If we can somehow steal the giant mallet, we could use it to smash our way off the island. Huh? Stealing isn't nice, you'd much rather make friends with it instead. Huh, I knew you'd say something like that. We might be able to get it on side if we use some of the monster munchies old Mal Molly gave us. Though we'll still need to unlock its cell door somehow. Boy, what are you two playing at? You best get a move on unless you want to spend another week down here. I guess we better do as the skeleton says. At least we know where to get a mallet from now. Or mallet from now. We can hammer out the kinks in the plan once we're back up top. No wandering about. Something up with those leg bones of yours. Was your conversation with the Hammerhood really that fascinating? Anyway, here's your stuff. You need something to wear during your rehabilitation after all. Make your way back to the field as soon as you've sorted yourself out. Josephus gets his belongings back. Would you look at that? Let's check out that treasure chest, Josephus. 6207. Are you trying to tickle my funny bone? Get away from that chest right now. I've heard stories about your kind. You go into strangers' houses helping yourself to the contents of the drawers and smashing all their pots. And people think that skeletons are scary. That's got the key to the cells and the hole in it. Don't even think about stealing it or we'll lock you up down there and throw it away. Now hurry up and make me your way to the fields, you numbskulls. The key to the cells in the hole, eh? It's very interesting information. Come on, Josephus. Team meeting. Okay. Hi, Mouth. What's up? Hey, look where we are. The hole was right next to the yard this whole time. If we can get our mitts on that key, then we can free the Hammerhood and have it smash us a path to freedom. It feels like all the pieces are starting to fall into place. Oh, you two! Guess we better get going. I wonder how everyone else has been getting on this since we've been away. Just gotta wait for nightfall and find a way in. What? 6207 and 6208 only were assigned for sore eyes. 6208, you are thanks. You saved everyone else from a horrid trip to the hole. Just thinking of you both suffering down there, it filled me with so much guilt. Don't get the wrong idea, I didn't do it for you. Handsome and Tumble, you're a good lad, Mal. I feel very grateful for the sacrifice you both made. Speaking of which, here's a token of our thanks. Anyway, the warden's waiting for you by the field. You best not keep him waiting much longer. Come and speak to me again when you get a moment. It'd be nice to catch up. Was your time in the hole fruitful? Did the darkness seep into the very core of your being? You must be exhausted after all that self-reflection. Your rehabilitation for today will be none too taxing. You may have noticed that we have a wicked weed problem of late. It shall be your duty to rid us of the greenery that blights the land. Channel your inner rage into your fists and tear the weeds into pieces. Do not stop until the sun has set. There's no need to report to me when you're done. Your work should speak for itself. It's also giving me a bunch of gas fibers. Which is interesting. Don't know why they'd give me all this. Also, there's no time of day here, so I can't necessarily know when it's daytime or nighttime. But I'm just going to do what he says. It says no need to report in, though. But I do kind of want to do a good job, strangely. So something worth doing, it's worth doing well. That'll do. Lovely to see you both again. Don't worry about whatever silly task the warden gave you. You won't check to see if you're working. He just likes bossing people around. And thank you once again for saving everyone from being thrown in the hole. It's funny, the more time I spend observing you, the more I start to think getting off Skelkachaz might not be as impossible as I once thought. You've got a plan to befriend the Hammerhood in the hole and have it open up the underground tunnels. So you've finally met that little rascal, eh? He used to be rather fond of building, much like yourself, up until the children broke its spirit with their relentless rehabilitation. Even more reason to set it free and get... Oh, even more reason to set it free and get it the heck out of here. Speaking of which, give us some more Monster Munchies. What? Oh dear, my supplies are on dry. I'm sorry to say I gave you my last batch. You've got to be kidding me. Well, if you can't give us any, then tell us how to make them. Just have us to take care of the rest. Of course, how could I forget? You can make anything with the right materials. Just pop some dry grass and frog stools into a frying pan and fry them until they start spitting. And you'll have some tasty treats. You can collect the ingredients you need while pretending to do whatever odd job the warden's asked of you. Once you've made some Monster Munchies, come and show them to me. Super prohibited, by the way. Also, this makes 5 per time I do this. I'm going to make another 5. I can keep them for later. There we go. Nicely done. Those Monster Munchies look so tasty, even I wouldn't mind a bite. Now, it won't happen every time, but some monsters get back up after you've beaten them, so that's a sign that they want to be friends. If you don't think they'll wait forever, you need to give them some Monster Munchies quickly, or they'll run away. No, we should be able to get the Hammerhead on side now. Only problem is, how do we get it to dig the tunnels if it doesn't understand a word we say? There's also the little problem of what to do about the Hammerhead cell. The jailers are bound to notice if it's gone missing the next morning. You need to come up with a way of deceiving the guards. Don't tell me you're working on an idea already. Let's hear it then. Eureka! Just knows a new recipe. Stuffed Hammerhead, a cute and cuddly recreation of a cute and cuddly creature. What? You're going to swap out the real Hammerhead for a doll? Of course, it's the jailers think the Hammerhead is still in his cell. You can dig for as long as you like, right under their noses. Well, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and make that stuffed Hammerhead. I think I saw an old sewing station buried under the boxes at the back of the storehouse. That should be enough for you to make your doll. Just grass fibre and cord, I've got loads of that. That's a fine looking doll you've got there. Would you mind if I gave it a little cuddle? Sorry lady, this thing's purely for business. We're going to switch this doll out for the Hammerhead, right? That's correct. Then you can take the real Hammerhead back to your tunnel to dig your way to freedom. In that case, anything we need to worry about is getting freedom from the crematorium, or is getting from the crematorium to the hole and back. Oi, 6207, you look like you're up to no good. Get your bony butt over here. Alright. Something wrong with your joints, 607. They should have been a backbone-breaking speed when a jailer calls for them. But enough of that, I've got a job for you, some bona fide building work. The watchtower over there has seen better days. The platform at the top has some great big holes in it, which makes keeping an eye socket on all of you a bit of a risky business. Which is why you have to fix it for us. What are you talking about? Of course children of Hargon jailers are allowed to ask their builder prisoners to build things. Anyway, 6207, you know the rule. No talking back unless you're praying for forgiveness or begging for mercy. So go on, climb the ladder to the top and fill in the holes with sand or whatever you can find around here. Hey, Josephus, let's take this chance to scope out the route to the hole and back. Apparently I've just got sand. Alright. That's the watchtower fixed. Good work, Josephus. Still, it rubs me the wrong way how happy they are to let you build when it suits them. And to add insult to injury, you can barely see the hole from this tower. There's been a huge waste of time. Hang on, looks like there's another watchtower over there. That one might just give us the view of the hole we need. Let's tell the jailer we're done with this one and head over to the other tower. Done? Took you long enough. I bet you boneheads were chit-chatting away while you worked. Hey, Bones for Brains. The other watchtower broken too. We'll fix it for you if it is. Show me some respect, 628. You do well to remember who the inmate is here. However, yes, it does happen to have a few holes in it. Go on and speak to the jailer stood by that tower. Tell him I told you to fix it and be quick about it. We need to do this because then we'll be able to use this sand to plug the hole. Oh yeah. What are you two doing here? Alright, let's get this tower fixed and scope out the path of the hole while we're at it. 628, I heard about your flap-happy jawbone from the other jailers. What in Hargon's name are you going on about? As it happens, it was one of your fellow jailers that asked us to come here. We were told to fix this watchtower. A likely story. Do you really think we let prisoners go around building things willy-nilly? Fine then, but don't come crying to us when you fall through these massive gaps in the floorboards. Why, you little... Fine, head up to the top and fill the gaps with some sand. Don't tell the warden. Okay, that's that taken care of. The children of Hargon really are willing to bend the rules whenever it suits them, huh? They make a big song and dance about how evil building is and then ask us to do just that. Heck, someone had to build this dumb prison too, right? Makes you wonder if any of the children have actually listened to a word that Hargon ever said. But never mind that now. Look, Josephus. Quite the view we've got from up here. Looks like they've got the entrance to the hole pretty well guarded. Maybe you could use those logs sticking out of the cliffs to help you find another way in? Oi, number 6207 and 628, are you two done yet? Well, whenever you're finished, report back to the jailer that sent you over. And if anyone asks, tell them I had no idea what you were doing. I think I'd do a bit of nerd polling and climb in from the top. Just take the sand while I'm here. Since I can't get sent to the hole anymore because I'll have all my stuff taken, all I can do is try and bust in from the crematorium entrance and see what we can do. Hello. Done, are you? I'll do it at double speed next time, you bone-idle buffoons. Well, there's still some time until dusk. Tell you what, you can take the rest of the day off. Using your free time to reflect on your worthless existence is a key part of rehabilitation, after all. Speaking of which, the night's pretty lonely on Skalkachaz. Could you make something to warm my bones? Something like a book of blueprints, perhaps? Yes? Yeah, right. What would you make it with? Grass and rocks and all the pictures and scenery drawn by you? No thanks. But if you do happen to find one lying around, go ahead and leave it on that table over there to make the night watch a lot more interesting. Well, at least we know the lie of the land now. I'm counting you, Josephus. I wish I could go with you, but you're the one who hit the hot jackpot in the cell lottery. Work with that slime to bust the hammerhead out of the hole. We can flesh out the rest of the plan later on. Is there anything I'm missing? I don't think so, but we might as well talk to the other prisoners to see if they know something that might make things easier. When you're sure you've got what you need to put the plan to action, let's chill out on that bench like usual and wait for lights out. Well, I'm going to need that book, mate. Thanks again for taking the fall for us like that. You fellas on weed clearing duty, are you? Seem to be doing a lot more than just that, mind you. Ah well, knock yourselves out, innit? Here, I don't suppose you've seen old Barbara around, have you? She's a cat, makes her kind of hard to miss. She's my little bundle of joy, she is. Loves bones, that girl does. Think she's a dog. Reckon she might have scampered off to the old crematorium. If you happen to spot her, make sure you say hello. Oh, and let me know where she is. I'll make it worth your while. Well, I've seen the cat. Okay, you don't say anything else. I was just gonna say I've seen the cat. I know where she is. So I hear on the grapevine that you two have planned to escape. If you ask me, it's impossible. But since you did help us all the way there, I'll give you a piece of advice. The jailers patrol the place at night, but their eyesight is terrible. They never notice you as long as you make sure to move when their backs are turned. Hide behind crates and crawl through the sewer canals. If you did manage to escape, you bring hope to everyone who's stuck on this blasted rock. So good luck. What, are you going to sneak into the hole tonight? Well, if you need help getting in there, you come to the right man. I happen to know there's a hole that allows you to access the hole. I think it was opened up by a falling boulder or something. There's a great big gap in the roof above the entrance. I'll leave it to you to work out how to get up there, but you're the brainy builder here after all. So that was needless destruction, I'm sorry. If we're done for the day, we might as well just kick back on this bench and wait for nightfall. What do you say, Giuseppe? Shall we wait here till the sun goes down? Sure. Right, let's put our heads together and think about our next move. That will be enough for today. It's time to return to your cells. Collect your evening meal from the jail on the way out. Be sure to rest well. Another day of rehabilitation awaits you tomorrow. But if it isn't the one and only number 5932, here, I've got a veritable feast for you. Ah, 6207, here's your sumptuous supper. And good evening, 6208. Enjoy your cabbage-free diet. You won't be getting any today, either. Maroth literally couldn't give a shit. He's too powerful. Back in your cells now. Night, jailbirds. Everyone back in your cells. The door will be locked till morning, so don't bother trying anything. Good luck, Giuseppe. So far, so good for our escape plan. Tonight, we set everything in motion. You need to free that hammerhead at any cost. Take that slime with you. He knows the place like the back of his, back. Wish I could help, but I'll be stuck in my cell, so just say this. Good luck. And with that, the jailer locks Giuseppe and the other prisoners in their cells. Giuseppe waits for night to fall. Oh yeah. Gooey, Giuseppe's back. I was starting to get worried something bad had happened. But what? They threw you in the hole. Those screws are such meanies. Did you at least ooze the slime to come up with a plan to escape from the island? I did. You want to befriend the wild hammerhead and have it help us dig through the tunnel? But that thing's crazy. You'll never make friends with it. It won't even give you the slime of day. You do look awfully confident, though. Maybe things will turn out goo in the end. I'll hold the port here. Good luck with everything. Okay, then let's go to the crematorium. A new destination has been added to your map. Gotta go through the sand. It's just stones throw away, really. I left it unlocked, so it should be fine. Hey, you unlocked the door. Great job. Now let's go over to the hole and befriend that hammerhead. Wait a minute, Giuseppus. Look, there's a skeleton slooper close by. We'll be thrown him back in your cell if he spots us. Luckily for you, I know how we can stay out of sight. There's a great route Gottfried taught me. This way. If a prison guard spots you, you'll be sent back to the starting point. You'll have to stay up the skeleton's islands if you wish to reach your goal. Come on, then. Meow. Hey, isn't that Barbara? You know, the cat that belongs to that great Galoot in Block 3? He said he'd give you a reward if you said hello to her, right? Let's go ahead and do just that. Can I not give? I can't give. Slimo, where are you? I'll eat one, I have to eat a bit. Okay, so I had to... So far so good. Looks like we best be off sneaking through the gutters from here. Let's take it nice and slowly. How these gutters smell hideous. We're pulling off a jailbreak here, not going on a pleasure cruise. Hurry up and follow me. Right, so... You want me to go this way, yeah? This is the end of the route Godfrey taught me. We'll have to go our own way from here. I thought that man's from cell block 2. Looks like we're not the only ones trying to escape. There are a lot of screws patrolling between here and the hole. If we try to sneak between them, we'll be caught in no slime just like him. Oh, I know. Why don't you try riding on me and climbing the cliffs? I can jump super high, higher than you could on your own. My bouncy body can even keep you safe if you fall. That's up to you, but whichever route we take, slime to head for the hole. Instead of running next to a friendly slime to hop on for a ride, not only can slimes jump really high, their squishy bodies will protect from falls too. Okay, this is just sand. Looks like you need to jump onto those vines, so you could always use some sand and build a bridge across. I trust my own platforming ability. Here. There we are. That was easier than I thought it would be. We're right above the entrance to the hole now. I wonder what that pile of sand's doing there. That's for me to nerd pole with, obviously. Is this not where the giant hole was supposed to be? Oh, I guess I'm supposed to break the sand, maybe. It looked like the start of a staircase, that's why I did that. I was mistaken. Goo-wee, a hole into the hole. Looks like a goo way into me. But you might hurt yourself if you drop down as well. Climb on my back before you jump and I'll stop you going splat. In the hole. So, she obtains a key. Shut up. Is that the key to the Hammerhood cell? Great. I'm just walking straight in. I wonder if the hole is well guarded. Where's the caretaker? I'm tired, but I'm fine. Hello, Mr. Hammerhood. Let's be fair. Bash, bash, bash. Oh, Sludge seems like it's just as angry as the prisoner said. We'll have to beat it in battle first before it'll be our friend. Don't worry, I'll help. It's fighting slime. Save some for Malloth. Yes. Look, Josephus has a goo-ratified glint in the Hammerhead's eyes. I think it wants to be friends. Go on, give it some monster munchies. I hope it likes them. There you go. Josephus befriends the Hammerhood. The Hammerhood joins Josephus' team. Hell yeah. Welcome to the team. I hope you enjoy yourself, Hammerhood. Please enter a name. It's Hamburg. Bash? Bush, bush, bush! Oh, would you look at that? It's a gajillion times friendlier than it was before. Now all that's left is to put that doll in its cell. Be sure to confuse those silly skeletons. Great, the screws have never noticed the difference. Now I just need to lead Hamburg back to the tunnel under your cell. Away we go. Okay, here goes. One last trip back to the tunnel under your cell. We'll miss to make our escape. Keep a close eye on the screws, okay? We can't afford to get caught now. Oh, I got this on lockdown. Good job, we're seeing right under that jailer's news. Okay, let's head over that way next to make sure the screws don't see us. Oh shit! That ain't gonna work. Okay, so I can't walk in the light. If you walk in the light, you immediately get caught. Shit!
There you are trying to escape, eh?
I walked straight in like a fucking idiot.
You're going to have to be sneakier than that if you're serious about escaping. Be careful, this slime.
Well, I didn't fucking remember that he was right there, did I? I'll try again. Well, I didn't... I was too close to the torch that time. I'll make it happen. What I wanted to do is hold ZL to run, but I ended up getting on the fucking slime, which is not what I wanted to have happen. Hey, hang on. Right, we've got to wait here for him to turn around, and then I can follow. I just gotta follow behind. Okay, here we go. Oh. Shh. Wait. We're safe into here, basically. How am I going to get in? Well, I could just use sand. Just build over it. Here. Good stuff this way. We're back in the crematorium. No slime splat. If we can make it there without being splotted, we'll be home and dry. Come on, Josephus. We need to retrace our steps. Easiest way to do that is just to climb over this shit. Go all the way up. Only a little bit further to go now. We just need to avoid the guards standing in front of the crematorium. We can sneak around him if we go through that hole in the cliffs. Is there really nothing I can do to get you to come with us? I guess me just talking to it will be enough. Phew, we made it and the screws didn't notice a thing. Alright, let's go back to the tunnel and under your cell and regroup with Brownbeard. I'm starting to speak like a slime when the slime isn't even speaking like a slime. Come on, let's go.
Slooper, we're finally back safe and sound.
Larry, you blow. Is that the hammer I've heard so much about? Rock and board, broke, mate.
Pipe down, brown beard. If the screws here, your boat will be well and truly sunk.
Bash, bash, bash.
Let's call it a night for today. Best not to get greedy now. Tomorrow night we can have the Hammerhood bash our way to freedom. We can finally escape from Skullcatraz. Smash, smash.
The only fly in the haystack says this Hammerhood doesn't seem to talk our language. How are we going to tell it where to use its hammer?
Should have a screw and have a chat with Molly tomorrow. I bet she'll know what to do. In the meantime, we'll stay out of sight down here. Good luck. Oh, it's Slime. You went back to your cell and put your bed back. Can't have the screws catching us now. Oh, and thanks, Giseverus. I think we're finally going to realise my good friend Gottfried's dream.
Skullcatraz. There we go. Not Skullcatraz. Okay. I'll see you guys next time when we sleep and then maybe escape. Who knows? See you then. Goodbye.